Alright guys, like I said, if you watched the video before, I'm back again. The video just before this one is on the 2 horsepower Bradford and Manco, which my granddad just bought. So between us two we should get on going. If you watched that video, I have said the engine serial number on it, and if you guys can find the age for me for it, I'd be much appreciated, and leave it in the comments for it, please. Like I said a few weeks back, I've been after, or last year before actually, been going on about it. I want a bigger engine. I really wanted a Fairbanks Morse 3 horse, and that's what we bought. Like I said, we originally went halves on the little Bradford, and I seen this one, and I decided I'd buy this one outright, and my granddad bought the little Bradford. This one runs. I won't show him running now because I'm still trying to get used to the mixture. It takes ages to get him going right. But you know, he fires up on like third pole of the flywheel. The oil's got, the glass is cracked, so I can't put oil in it, so I can't really run him for long because there's no oil going in it. But he does run nice. Again, I don't know what age this one is, so if you guys can help me out, the camera won't pick this up, but I can. The number is 742168. I know it's not a old one, it's an earlier one. It's got the Fairbanks type mag is FM, and there's a J underneath the type, so it could be a type J or type FM, but it's a proper general Fairbanks mag. The original mag as well, because the number down there matches up with the top one. Yeah, number matches with that. Got to clean them up a bit, and these are good, bloody good clean. Got them home on my mate's trolley. He bought an engine up to sell, and they kept the trolley back, so I kind of pinched it for the weekend, and my uncle took it back from me, so we went down today and collected it off my uncle. We had the pickup truck in the road and my van behind it. I reversed it on my levelling ramps, and we put long ramps from the truck straight into my van. It went straight down the back of the van. Nice, it did. This was a trolley we bought up there weekend. It was wider skids than this, so we marked around the plates here today and got the router out and set them in 1/2 inch each side, so it's brought the runners in closer. Really proper heavy duty solid trolley for it. That's what you need for this. It's not steerable. Would have liked the skids being longer, but it'll do for the time being. I might rally this engine this year at some point. I might take him to one rally. My aim is not to take this one around all the time. I like to have an engine which is home, and maybe like once a year or maybe once every 2 years drag him out for a rally. So I will take him to one end of this year and get used to it a bit more. I've got a few friends and that have got some, and they'll show me how to work it a bit better. I had it running straight on 4-stroke petrol because the bottom tank might be kerosene. I can't get the tank out at the minute to clean him out, and I can't get the bung out here because he's seized in there. The only way I can get that out is by separating the engine by these 4 bolts around and taking the plate off again and flipping upside down to get the tank out. But I want to get into a rally this year and run in for the weekend, see how much fuel it'll cost. It'll probably be a bit, but I will try running it on kerosene once that tank's empty. I'm going to do a full restoration on it this winter, so I will be doing a part series on it. I don't think there is a part series on a Fairbanks Morse 3 horse in a restoration. It could even be the first one on YouTube, don't know, but we'll get there when we get there. So I'll probably strip them down this winter. Whole idea is undo the 2 bolts on the back of the crank, take these 2 greaser covers off, the bearing covers, and lift the whole crank off with the 2 flywheels. I'm not taking the flywheels off because I've known people take these off before and strained them and cracked them, so I'm not going to go down that road. I'd rather strip all the paint off. I want to get a decent quality paint for it. I want to hand paint the flywheels and the smaller bits, but the main head, the base here, and the 2 bottom bits are all going to be sprayed up. I'm going to go for a really deep dark green. I don't know if they're meant to be a Brunswick green, a mid Brunswick, but something maybe a bit darker, that almost going into the black sort of tone of the green. Nice set of transfers on it. When I come to that point, I might put longer skids on this trolley. but obviously when I strip the engine down, I can strip it down from the trolley and paint it up and then rebuild the engine back up on the trolley, so I could change the skids then. It's a bit too heavy for me and gone to lift. Normally we can lift a average little hit and miss or open crank ourselves, but I had to go down the road and grab the neighbour and he gave us a hand, so 3 of us lifted it up while Nan pulled the trolley out and pushed the new one underneath it, and we dropped it on there. Some of these tanks are known for leaking everywhere, but I filled them up to the top the other night when I was at the show, and I haven't seen no fuel dripping, and now he's up on a better trolley. I can look underneath and there's no sign of fuel leakage, but I'd like to get the tank out at some point to do. The fillers down here is a bit of a pain to get to, so when I strip them down, I might get a bit of pipe to come up a bit further so it's easier to top them up. I'll spray the crank guard. The mag wants points in that clean up, but he runs fine. He's an impulse mag on this one. The HTL needs replacing because his power's along, so that's why I'm not trying to run in too much at the minute, because I don't want to open out and messing up the mag. Plus I need a new oiler for it. The oiler's a bit different to my other ones. I thought I'd pinch one of my other engines, but they won't fit, and I would like to take these off and clean them all out and put them back in. So there's a few bits I want to do it first before I take it out and show or run it up for you guys. But no, I'm really pleased with it. All I've got to get for it, like I said, is the transfers. I've got to paint it up, and the original sort of Fairbanks pulley. It's like a pressed tin one. They go on this side or even the other side, whatever. But I'd like to get one on it, or any pulley for the time being. I'll bolt on it, and then when I go to one of the shows, I'll take it this year at the end of the season. Some of you guys are going to moan at me talking about the end of the season already, but this one I'll take out probably one to the last shows. And the last show we normally go to, we do a little night crank up, so I might put an alternator on and take some lights. I don't know if it's the original Fairbanks Morse. My guess is the original one. I know they are like a tinny sort of one, so it's a bit loud when he runs. I hadn't run here today, but it takes a while getting used to the mixtures because I've never had a kerosene engine before. Well, like I said, I'm running it on petrol, but you've got to get them right between each other before he starts pumping up from the tank. And, at the moment, the governor, when he's running, he's fully shut off, so he's not revving his guts off. But my mates will play around with it a bit, and my cousin James, and that surely between all of us, we'll get him running even sweeter. He's a little bit too. He runs nice and fast. He's not bouncing everywhere, but I'd like him run just a little bit more softer and smoother. Some people run into almost like a hit and miss when they kind of pick up speed and go down, but I don't really want to go to like that extent. No frost damage cracks. Normally these are known for getting frost damage cracks on the head. This is my first engine with a water cooled head on a open crank. Got good compression, there's no wear in all the parts. The bloke that bought them off weekend didn't fire up for the last 3 years. He's been in the shed. He came out a great big trailer of them for water. This Fairbanks had a little 2-horse one and a Manco he had on it, and a Stuart, quite a rare Stuart Turner engine actually. And I can't remember, is it a Detroit engine or something? I can't remember what it's called. And a little Telus Hob engine he had on it. So he was quite loaded as a trailer. But no, I'm pretty pleased with it. But if you guys can find the age of it, for me, much appreciated. But I haven't yet got room to put them in the shed, so I've got to sort out room to put them in there. I've got to strengthen up the floor, but the engine, the reason I went for Fairbanks Morse 3-horse, I wanted something a bit bigger than my average little open crank, something a bit more from the next range up from a sort of Lister A sort of thing, and a Lister L or Lister B, or even a Petto M, because I had a Petto M before, 5 horsepower. You guys might have seen I started a restoration on it, but I sold it halfway through the restoration. But I won't do it this time of this, because I've been after one for 2 or 3 years, and I've seen a few nice ones around while I've been looking and I've been trying to buy off people. But now I've gone out and found my own, I'm really happy. But no, I'm really pleased. I might get them pinstripe, I'm not too sure. I might just try to make them look as original as possibly can. But like I said, the reason I went for Fairbanks Morse, they ain't that heavy. They look really heavy, but you'd be surprised how light they are to carry around for picking up the trolley and that. I can pick up the axle on the trolley and the engine like from one end off the ground quite easily, so that's what you want. You don't want to be, well, you need two of you to at least move it on the ground. I won't be able to push them up ramps on my own, so when I go to the last show of the year, I'm just hoping I've got plenty of my friends there if my winch can't handle him, so we'll push him up while the winch pull him up. If not, I'll be getting a new winch for Christmas. Got water out in there, like I say, not leaking. So yeah, I will start them at some point. I'd like to say I want to sort out a few bits. I'm busy the next week or so now. I've got some work to do, and I've got a show weekend I'm going to, because it is now Tuesday. I came back Monday from a show. I'm home today, or picked this up today and spent all day mounting out and drilling holes to bolt the engine too. It's 7:45 at the minute, and tomorrow I've got to put all my sink unit and cooker all back in my van. It really needs a good hoover because carrying these engines and stuff in the back, so it needs a good clean out, and then on way again Thursday to a show. So my mate's got the Amanco from me at the minute. It was a bit of hassle because we went quite far, well, up to Devon, Dorset, sort of Yeovil way. It was the Abbey Hill steam fair, if you really wanted to know. So my uncle went back with the Fairbanks for me, and my mate's gone back down with the Amanco for me, and we come back with the little Bradford Amanco and the trolley here. And then we went all the way down the other end of the call today to pick up the Amanco, Fairbanks with my uncle. So we've been doing some mileage this weekend. But no, I'm really pleased now I've got one. I was going to sell a lot of engines and bits on and wait to the end of the year, but when I seen it there I thought I couldn't leave it there. So my sort of money situation's looking a bit sick at the minute, but once I sell the bits I want to sell, I should refund what I've spent into this one. But no, like I said, if you can find the age right, I'd be very much appreciated. I'm starting to collect bigger engines now, but I don't want too big. I don't want nothing too big to the extent I need a trailer to take it around, or even we can't take the caravan. I wouldn't like to put this in the back of the van and gonna take the big caravan. It'd be too much weight. It'd be stupid to do that. Maybe a local show you can probably get away with it more. But going up line and stuff, you want it just in the van on his own, really. Only thing about, well, no, he sits quite high off the ground, so the wheels are in line with the flywheels. I just know he might be a bit top heavy, but we will find out at some point. But I've got, probably going a bit bigger engine, you need heavy duty ramps, you need a place to keep them, you need stronger shed floorboards, because I've got to put in concrete posts now to hold this engine on. The floor in the shed is a bit too heavy for that. I'll probably end up putting that in the shed and coming out in the morning, the floor will be 2 foot down, so I had to stay out near my door tonight. I'll sort out next few days when I get back, and obviously then you need a trailer to take them around, and then you need better winches and ratchet straps. I had gone out and bought big ratchet straps because I normally use like the 1.25 inch ones for my other engines, but they're no good for this sort of job. You need big sort of 3 inch ones, so I've gone out and got a couple of them. Like I said, I've got to see if the winch can cope with this one. If not, I had to go out and buy another winch, which is a bit annoying, but if you want it, you've got to go and get it, sort of thing. There's no point struggling. Like I say, I'm not going to drag this engine out every weekend because you end up putting your back out and stuff. So just maybe once a year, twice a year is enough. And then the easy shows unloading it and loading it in. I don't want to take it to a show where you've got to push it ages to get it to the pen or anything. No, so thank you for watching this video. I will do more updates on it as it goes along. It could do with a really good clean. I will like to run it at you some point, but I'm going to go away this weekend, see if I can get some HT lead and stuff for it. So, we can sort out. Anyway, so thank you for watching this video, guys. I shall join you again, hopefully in the next video, or on the future. We should be on the Bradford and Manco again. We should get that one running, but can't guarantee you that yet. We've got to sort out a mag or buzz coil for that one, and that one should be away. And I've got someone interested in the Lister D, so the Lister D could be maybe going in the next few weeks. It's my first engine I bought back in September 2011. I've had my first years of enjoyment out of it, so I think it's about time for it to move on a bit. Still got the Wolseley restoration to do. I'm about quarter of the way through that, so it's got a fair way to go yet. I like to get on and finished before the winter comes in, and then straight onto this one now after that one's done. But I'm not going to rush this one. I'm going to really take my time to do it, even if it takes me 6 months to do it, or even longer. Problem is though, the bit's a bit too big to take indoors to put on the table and paint, so we have to rely on decent weather and good heaters and that. I might put my grandma's car at the garage for a few months while we do them up. I might make him happy for a day or two. So thank you for watching this video guys, and join me again. So good night.